There's been a lot of changes at the border recently after the ending of Title 42.
Yeah, our John Salazar explains how one group is hoping to clear up some of the confusion for migrants.
Que es más probable que no, que su gobierno va a dejar a usted ser torturado o matado.
This is Priscilla Orta, an immigration attorney who today utilizes a Facebook live stream to explain one of several ways to perhaps qualify for an asylum claim.
I think it's important because there's not a lot of information that's being directly given to them, and there's not a lot of people who are able to answer them.
Orta is a supervising attorney for Project Corazon under the nationwide Lawyers for Good Government, a nonprofit legally armed to provide assistance to migrants wishing to cross into the U.S. along the southwest border.
There's only a handful of organizations across the entire border who will even reach out to people in Mexico.
And here's a fraction of the people she's talking about. At this migrant camp in Matamoros, sister city to Brownsville, there's estimated to be more than 3,000 asylum seekers. But between here and Tijuana, Mexico, near San Diego, California, the U.S. government believes there are 60,000 more migrants waiting to get in. All seek legal advice from Americans because human traffickers or cartel are not honest in their dealings.
But there's just not a lot of information. And if we're going to combat whatever it is that coyotes are saying, or whatever it is that cartels are saying, or whatever it is that other folks are saying, you've got to give them some place to ask the questions.
Tenemos un video, yo voy a presentar la.
That place is online. Questions come from Mexico. The answers from a small office apartment in Brownsville.
Estamos intentando de poner junto.
Most people ask about the asylum process. Others about the CBP-1 app, used to get an appointment to cross at a southern port of entry. Orta says she hosts a Q&A online session once a week.
I'm happy to do it in Zoom, but we always follow up with an in-person.
La realidad de la situación es que más que nada probablemente lo van a mandar para atrás a México.
The well-attended in-person happens here in Matamoros, mere feet away from the Gateway International Bridge.
Si vas al puente, tienes que explicar qué pasó en México.
Orta says with new immigration rules in place and different interpretations of those new rules changing as quickly as night and day, she will stay on the border to inform the highly politicized and often marginalized population simply looking for truth and an avenue, possibly, to freedom.
So whenever I learn something new, be like, hey, I learned this will happen to you. I'll always update them. So we hope that it will continue.
Pero este está cambiando cada día. So si tengo noticias, yo les voy a decir.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. And for more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button right over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app to get live news coverage, weather alerts, and more wherever you are. And don't forget to tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV for live local reporting every single day. We'll see you then.